Welcome to our estate sale preview this week. This week we are in the prestigious Preston Hills neighborhood in northwest Oklahoma City. We're going to start in the dining room. We have a Chippendale ball and claw style dining room set. It's a table with 8 chairs. Up on top we've got 3 different sets of china. There's 2 china sets by Mito, and there's also another smaller china set. We've got lots of little miscellaneous glassware. And over here at our lock case we have 3 vintage microphones, some record needles, several pipes, and some other vintage miscellaneous items. We are selling, there are several little collectible dolls. Some of them are less expensive, some of them are more expensive. There are some Ashton Drake and also Turner dolls. If you know anything about collecting dolls, you'll recognize those names. This little vanity, and this little pair of Duncan Fife chairs, and this little server. And we're going to pop through the kitchen. In the kitchen we have tons and tons and tons of glassware. There is huge stock pots. The guy is a professional cook. And there's also some copper pans. Excuse me. These are things he decided not to take with him. We've got over here just huge assortment of random kitchen items, crock pots, bread makers, grills, all sorts of stuff. We've got these 2 huge curio cabinets that are packed full of china. There is Muirfield Jacquard china set, and also this one is the Mito Annette pattern china. We are selling this little marble top French Bombay cabinet. And then over here, we're selling all of these collectible Wilton cake pans. And there's all sorts of different characters. We've got this really nice iron wine rack. And this really high quality Christmas tree. We are, over here we have a 73-inch Mitsubishi TV that works. It's on so you can see. And the entertainment system is adjustable so that it can actually fit a smaller TV or go out, and this is approximately the maximum width, but you can reduce the size so it will actually fit a much smaller TV if you have a smaller TV. We have this little vanity desk, and this antique converts from a high chair to a stroller. And we have some American Girl dolls, and this is a Turner doll. And tons of little miscellaneous collectibles. The lady at one time was an antique dealer, so you're going to see later on lots of little collectible Fentonware. We're selling this huge sectional sofa, and we have a banjo and 3 different violins. Then this nice little coffee table, and there's a matching end table right here. And we have a Red Bull. This thing is a tiny little Red Bull fridge. Works great, comes on, lights up, and this really cool modern stand. We have some more kind of just miscellaneous items. And I believe we're going to be selling this huge 30-inch Lasco fan. Now, we're going to pop outside before we pop back in. And we have this nice little iron table, some little columns. Over there we have a fire pit, some folding chairs, another big fire pit type stove. We have this huge sectional. And over here we have a slate top table with 8 matching chairs. These are kind of a pub height. We also have this little bistro set and this little iron park bench. Then we've got several pieces of exercise equipment. This is the first piece. You're going to see several later on. And we've got this park bench. And underneath this, we've got some scuba equipment, some tools, and stuff we got covered because it's about to rain. And we're going to go into the living area. And in the living area, kind of on the far wall, we have this enormous shelving display unit. If you have a booth, this would be great for display. You can put tons of stuff on the little shelves that are adjustable. We've got bar stool, some folding chairs. We've got the waterfall chest of drawers and end tables, and the matching vanity in another room. We've got these little pair of Duncan Fife little style end tables. We've got an insane amount of glassware. There's Carnival glass, there's Fenton. I mean, there's probably 50, 60 pieces of Fenton. We've got, let's see, all sorts of cool little collectibles. And over here, we've got this cabinet is going to have all of our Hummels in it. There's probably about 20 different Hummels. There's a Yadro, some more cool little collectibles, amber Tiffin glass. We've got the little baby carriage, a high chair. We also, I'll try to pan back, have this enormous living room lamp that kind of arches over a sofa if you're doing the mid-century modern look. Over on the cabinet here, we've got, this thing is just packed full of Fenton. Most of it's newer Fenton that still has the stickers, still has the original tags when it was purchased. And a lot of it's all hand painted. And over here we have vintage cameras. And that's actually an original painting. Now we're going to hop into the library. So in the library we have a ton of books. A lot of them are nice little decorator books. Some of them are just regular reading type books. We've got some wooden toy cars. Over here there's an amazing electronics section. We've got DVD players. We have Betamax, Sony Betamax, a Sony Beta Movie Maker. We've got CD players, DVD players. We've got this huge computer desk if you need a big huge desk or workout station. And over here, lots of just tons of packages full of printer paper and gloss paper for making prints. We have a vintage Atari 5200, and all these little bags are full of game cartridges with the books. We've got all sorts of other little gaming systems. Now we're going to go into the back part of the house. There are lots of artwork on the floor, and we have these two little short display cabinets. And we have some more books and some more VHS movies. Then a lot of it's Disney. And we have, of all things, a doll head collection. This whole little box is full of little broken doll heads, which are actually kind of cool, and I think you could do a fun project with them, and some also doll body parts, and then just other random doll heads. We have a Halliburton Zero suitcase. We've got some other just miscellaneous items. And we have these are beer things. You put beer in it, and there's a spout so you can pour beer. He, at one time, was doing lots of promotion with beer companies. And in the next little room, we've got lots of linens. And this whole table is full of scrapbooking items. There's scrapbooking sheets still brand new in the package, brand new scrapbooking albums, and scrapbooking stickers. We have these little bitty shelves that are little printer drawers that make great for displaying little bitty knickknacks. We have a huge telescope. These boxes are packed full of ring boxes. So you can actually buy boxes full of boxes full of boxes. And over here we have a chess set and some more miscellaneous dolls. And this is a rocking crib. In the bathroom, we've got a pretty expensive perfume bottle collection. There are perfume bottles pretty much everywhere. And kind of the last room on our list, this is the electronics room. He has an insane amount of vintage electronics. A lot of it's really high-end electronic equipment. We have graphic equalizers. We have a reel-to-reel. We have 2 or 3 different turntables. We have this reel-to-reel here. We have another tuner, like I said, graphic equalizer, speakers. A lot of them are vintage speakers that were still brand new in the box. We have a ton of golf clubs and golf sets. Over here, lots of computer equipment. And like I said, more speakers still brand new in the box. We're going to be selling this Nordic Track skier, and also in the background you'll see the Nordic Track treadmill that we're selling. Up on top of here we have a theater subwoofer system, And also brand new in the box, this is a camera system. It has a 6-camera system that hooks up to a DVD player or DVR so that you can record everything around your house. And this Chippendale style chest of drawers. In here we have tons of vintage games and more editions of Trivial Pursuit than I've ever seen in my life. There's 8 different editions. And we have this little pair of bar stools. Some more collectible dolls. We have this little Art Deco vanity. And the Nordic track, as I said. And this little CD rack. This is a CD rack and also a lamp. So that's pretty cool. And last on our list is in the hall, we've got this little curio cabinet with some items on it. And this is a lighted curio cabinet. And also what I didn't get to show you is we have a case full of cherished teddies. So we certainly hope to see you at the sale. There is a lot to look at. So be sure to give us enough time, or make sure you give enough time to kind of go through everything. And we'll see you this weekend.